First and foremost, as always, on this Resurrection Sunday, this is the last day of Hanukkah and everything. So shout out to all my Hebrews, my Jews, and everything. Shout out to all the believers that's going to worship the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ on this Resurrection Sunday and on this Christmas Day. You know, peace and blessings to each and every one of you. Shout out to YouTube for another opportunity to share. Listen, NYC, it's cold out here. I just want to thank all my subscribers, all those who took time to watch the videos, all those who took time to like, all those who just, take it out of time. You could be doing other things, but you take time to support, you take time to like or dislike. I take you this for your time. Time is everything. And I want to encourage each and every one of you today. The spirit of Christmas, excuse me. Little Vicks here. Always do that for the throat. And it, anyway. As this today, as Christmas is falling on a Sunday, a lot of the believers are going to service today to worship the Lord and Savior, Jesus the Christ. We know that today is not Jesus' birthday, but it falls along around one of these days out of this month, based on the alignment of the stars. Do your own research in that aspect. I know people said this is a pagan God day, which is true. That's fine. Don't get caught up on that. Just get caught up on this. A lot of people, we don't think about Santa. Get caught up on this, right? This is the time where people are usually the most friendliest, and this is the best tradition in America that's celebrated massively and everything. No disrespect to Hanukkah. Kwanzaa is Monday, but Christmas is what it's all about. So when people always tell me, happy holidays, knowing that, you don't celebrate Hanukkah, you don't celebrate Kwanzaa in that aspect, it's okay to say Merry Christmas. I say Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. And for those of you, once again, I say for all my Jewish brothers and sisters, or my Hebrew, or my Israeli brothers and sisters, I say happy Hanukkah to each and every one of you. And to all my brothers and sisters, all my tribal brothers and sisters in Africa and throughout the world that celebrate the tradition of Kwanzaa. I say Imani, Imoja, Kujijakalia, Yajama to each and every one of you. Rest in peace to my teacher, Mrs. Harrison. She taught us that in elementary school as far as Kwanzaa is concerned. A couple of rules I'm off. But anyway, I want each and every one of you to be safe. Encourage one another, build one another up. Even if you don't have a gift, the gift is you. The gift is calling someone. Somebody's on your heart, you think about them, call them. Wish them a Merry Christmas. Don't get in the thing of texting. Texting is fine, but a lot of times we text because we don't want to really talk to that person or we don't really want to engage. Let's today call. Think about what you need to be grateful for. Think about those who are less fortunate. There's homeless people still out here. It's freezing right now. I'm looking at my car temperature. It says 28 degrees. That's what it says in the car temperature. I'm nice and warm and everything. I got my Christmas shirt on, as you can see, but there's some people that's in hospitals, and shout out to all our frontline workers, all the nurses and doctors that's working around the clock even on today. Shout out to all my security, shout out to all my NYPD, my Suffolk County PD, shout out to all the EMS workers, shout out to all the emergency responders as well. That's my brother calling. I tell him I'm calling right back. Shout out to each and every one of them. Shout out to all the brothers and sisters out here that's in the bodegas that's still working. All those that's working on Christmas Day, shout out to you. Just taking time to still service the people. Appreciate each and every one of you. So on the behalf of the McMahons, I just want to say Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. I want to say Happy Kwanzaa, Merry Kwanzaa, and Happy Hanukkah to each and every one of you as well. Encourage one another. And for those who have transitioned, that's no longer here, shout out, as always, the Honorable Prophet Khalil, my brother Chris Pratt. Next month will make a year that he has transitioned. Either he's resting in peace to stand before the judgment with the Father, or he's probably with the Father. I don't know in that aspect. I pray he is. So shout out to his son Elijah, his moms, and the whole Pratt family. Shout out to all my neighbors. Shout out to all those in NYC, Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx, Staten Island, Long Island, Harlem, Uptown, Each and every one of you, please be safe. Please be safe. Please encourage one another. Please, let's stop with the violence, y'all. Encourage one another. Learn to walk away. Learn to forgive one another. Forgiveness, there's nothing wrong with forgiving. You don't have to retaliate. It takes a lot of strength to say no when a person disrespects you. Learn to forgive. You know, it's not worth it. We only have one life in this body, y'all. Please, life is valuable. All lives matter. Every life, even animal lives matter too. You know, so shout out to all my animal activists in that aspect as well. So Jesus bless each and every one of you on this Resurrection Sunday, this last day of Hanukkah, and on this Merry Christmas. All right, peace.